Okay, I mean, we just kind of managing some of the things that he can do and can't do right now. He's getting a little extra work in, but just same as every week.
Where's your trust level with him with pass protection?
I trust him. He's young. He hadn't had as many game reps to make mistakes, and and that's the part that is hard. Obviously late in the year, these are 3 big games, and it's kind of hard to put a guy in a game that hadn't had those reps early in the season. So, I trust him, because I know he works hard and he wants to be a good player. But right now, obviously we got to go with some maturity in these last 3 games.
Robert Jalen said he felt very fresh. Is that good to have at this time of year?
Yeah, I think Jalen's done a really good job of doing the little things after practice. Cold tubs, icing. He's the last person in the weight room every day. So I think he's done a really good job where he had hit that freshman wall. Because he really does a good job, and Coach Lawson and those guys in the weight room do a good job of making those guys understand how to prepare for a long season. And he's done a good job with that so far.
Did that surprise you that he was able to kind of come in and kind of know the routine that he needed to kind of keep himself fresh even after not playing last year?
Well, a lot of it's education. Like I said, I think Coach Jones has a good plan in place, and like I said, Coach Lawson does a really good job from day one when these kids got in here. We taught them how to take care of their bodies, the way to eat, nutrition, all those things. So again, some of it has to do with the kind of kid he is, but a lot of it is a plan that we have in place. We have a lot of freshmen that really take advantage of the off-the-field stuff right now.
I know the flu set him back, but he looks to be quite a bit heavier now than when he first got here in January. Obviously, he had the shoulder, but have you seen him physically mature quite a bit over the last
and that's another thing. I mean, he's still not where he's going to be playing his best football. Once we get a full off season in here, we get a chance to really work with him. Like I said, he's fully healthy now. His shoulder, he'll be able to lift weights the right way, and once he puts on the added pounds, it's going to make him a premier back in this league. I think he'll be a good player. So like I said, we just got a tough 3-game stretch here where they're all must wins, and he's going to have to come up big.
It looks like he's helped quite a bit in pass protection. Does he have potential to be one of the best blocking backs you've ever had?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's way ahead of the curve from a knowledge standpoint, and obviously from a technique standpoint, he has some things to work on. But his size makes up some of the fundamentals that he may struggle at early on. But obviously, these reps that he's getting as a true freshman, the amount of reps are going to pay dividends in him being a really good runner and also a blocker.
He talked about wanting to get 1,000 yards. Does he pay attention to kind of his numbers and his accolades and any of that? Does he
No,
care much about that stuff?
I mean we're day to day in a fight. Trying to do whatever we have to do to win. Obviously I think that's every back's goal. And also the offensive linemen always want a guy that they can say stars yard rusher. But we just have to look up at the end of the year and see what happens. Obviously, the wins are the most important thing, and that's something honestly he hadn't talked about, nor I have. We don't talk about those things. We just want to do whatever we have to do statistically to win the game.